Good morning, students. Myself Kamal Naam. I welcome you once again in the class of English. Poem. Hope is the thing with feathers. Very interesting poem. As I have already introduced you in the first video of this week, and today I am going to explain you line-wise and stanza-wise this poem by Emily Dickinson. That will certainly encourage you, will fill with very optimistic thoughts, positive thoughts, with firm determination, which can help you to proceed in your life. And certainly, when your time is tough, you are surrounded by difficulties or hardships, this poem will certainly be a great strength for you to help you. Let us see here in this part in which I am going to explain all the three stanzas of this poem by Emily Dickinson. What is the first stanza, my dear? Let us see. Hope is a thing with feathers. She is writing here, hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words, and never stops at all. Very interesting. Here, the poetess tells through these lines the first word, you can see first word, that is hope in this poem. The first word is given a special emphasis. She is stressing on this word, emphasis, as if the poet wants to define that elusive word, hope. And she does so with metaphor. She is doing that here work with metaphor. Hope has feathers. Hope has feathers, and it can, like a bird, perch in the human soul. Like a bird perches on the branches of the trees, so this hope can perch in the human heart, in the human soul. Feathers are soft and gentle. Certainly, feathers are soft and gentle to the touch, but they are also strong in flight, even on tiny birds that help them. This is no doubt very gentle, very soft, but it helps. It is strong as well as it helps the bird, even the small bird, to fly. And feathers are made up of complex individual fibers. Unity is a strength, and that unites and gives the strength, and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. The imagery here grows stronger, and the reader progress. Reader proceeded and progress. Not only is hope feathery, it can sing. It can sing as well. The hope can sing as well. But song is special. Here the song, the poetess is telling, is special, for there are no words. There are no words in that song. No diction for anyone to understand rationally. This sings, and this only assimilate in our heart. We can only presume, we can only make the image, figure of that hope. It's as if hope is pure song, pure feeling, a deep longing that can take flight anytime. This is what the poetess tells. The song is endless, ever just going and going, and every time it doesn't stop. This song goes on, means the hope that is in our life, that we perceive, that we vision. Every time there is some positive thought, and we expect something from our life. In any adverse situation, that may be the time that is tough, we are surrounded by a number of difficulties, hardships, or we are in peril, we are suffering, this hope continues growing and this sinks. This, no doubt, assures us there is something good in life and we will overcome with all difficulties from all these troubles. Here you can see second stanza, that is, and sweetest in the gale is heard, and sore must be the storm that could abase the little bird that kept so many warm. Here, hope is always singing, as we know from the first stanza that told us that hope is always continuously singing. But it sings the sweetest when going gets here rough, when the gale starts to blow, when there is great storm in the sea, means there is great storm of and torrent of troubles in our life. So when life is hard and things are thrown at us, the pressure is relentless. There is hope singing through the chaos and mayhem. And then we find that this is the hope that comes in our favor. That there gives the birth of a little bit here expectations and cheerfulness. That after this there is happiness, there is solution, and there is a better moment for us. It would take a hellish storm to embarrass or discourage this bird. This can abase, this can give trouble to this little bird, to that here hope. Little bird is here hope. So tough time can give trouble to that hope. Means in our life we expect aspirations are here, but we can find that the trouble comes. Matters little. There is hope that assures us there is better time next moment. This bird which protects many people from adverse situations. He is difficult to disturb even when life seems hard. Life is tough. We are suffering. We are facing troubles. We are hopeless. But there is hope in that hopelessness. Next, that is here, the stanza last. I have heard it in the chillest land and won the strangest sea, yet never in extremity it asked a crumb of me. Here the another 4 lines, and that is the last stanza. The poetess tells, Emily Dickinson thought herself as a little bird. She assumed herself as a little bird. Hope is what she has compared the hope with a little bird. So the link is direct. The speaker has heard the bird during the hardest, coldest times. She is stressing that she has felt that hope. She has felt the song of that bird, of that hope in every situation, in the hardest time, in the coldest times, when emotions are churning and life surreal. But even when things are extreme, hope is still there and never asked for anything in return. Hope gives us much, but never asks for a crumb in return. It is always inspirational. That hope, which is always really telling us something, talking to us, singing for us, is very inspirational. That inspires. It doesn't let us become complete here, hopeless, yet slightly mysterious. This is slightly mysterious because it is not clear. It is not clear. Hope wells up in the heart and soul, yet knows where it comes from. Then is philosophy, religion, psychology, and even metaphor are not sufficient. There is an abstract nature of hope that cannot be explained, that cannot be described, and which cannot be given a perfect or concrete shape of hope, of that hope. There is an abstract nature of hope. It can give us a strength to carry on in the most adverse of conditions. Its voice can be heard. We can hear its voice. Despite the noise at the height of the storm, even there is a great storm in our life, we can hear the sound, the song of the hope, and that gives us energy, that gives us determination, that gives us light to carry on our life. This is what here the inspirational poem for all of us. I am sure that you must have understood that very well.